Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, what's up? This is your weekly reading. If you would like a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. Just remember though, it can take 14 days. If you get a pre-recorded reading, it can take up to 14 business days to get your reading back. So if you're okay with being patient, then I'm okay with doing your reading. But if you are not of the patient personality types, then I would suggest just continuing to watch these. Yeah. Because I don't want your money if you're going to fucking be annoying. Anyway. Let's see what we got for the earth signs. King of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. I know a lot of people when they hear reversals, they're like, "Oh my God, something's wrong." Not always. It sometimes represents blockages, right? You're getting the King of Pentacles in reverse. This can tell me one of two things: either you or somebody in your life is paying too much attention to money. What I'm feeling, or just being stubborn in your particular situation. The Six of Cups in reverse represents repeating old cycles and old patterns, and kind of living in your past trauma, even if it's in with different faces. So that could be where the stubbornness is coming from. Some of you earth signs are too stubborn to move out of that energy, or even just afraid. You're kind of comfortable in this place, I don't know, of like chaos or even financial abuse or something like that, where somebody can find, like, because the King of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes represent like somebody holding money over another person's head in order to keep them at bay or controlled or whatever. The Seven of Cups definitely in reverse represents getting out of your delusions. And I really do feel like last week I just remember reading you guys the Riot Act. I don't remember what cards came out. I don't remember what I said or what the reading was about, but I definitely remember telling you guys to wake the fuck up. And I do feel as if some of you guys are at the very least beginning to, and beginning to see the forest for the trees, or not miss the forest. What's the fucking term? I don't even know. Some of you guys are just getting a clearer picture and not living in fucking La La Land. Because I'm pretty sure last week, the only card I do remember is that this Seven of Cups was upright, which represents to me living in your fantasy and delusion. You guys are coming out of that, or at the very least beginning to. Does that mean that you're not repeating old patterns? No, not at all. Maybe you're just coming to this realization that you are repeating old patterns. The first step is admitting that there's an issue. You know what I mean? That could be kind of what energy you're coming into right now, is like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. Like maybe paying closer attention to your interpersonal relationships, not just romantic either, all of them. There is something to be said about reflecting on every single one of your relationships. Even if you got to sit down and write down, like, okay, this conflict happened with this person, this is how I dealt with this thing over here is happening, this is how this was dealt with. Oh, I'm seeing a pattern. I'm consistently letting people walk all over me. I'm consistently submitting to people's shit. Even when I know I'm right, I'm admitting I'm wrong. Like, whatever it is the pattern is, I think y'all need to come to terms with it. And maybe, just maybe, some of you guys are with this Seven of Cups in reverse, coming to terms with the patterns that you're repeating and kind of seeing it, it's still not changing though. So, but good on y'all. Listen, a win is a win, right? Like, let's celebrate the wins. Good on you guys for, at the very least, getting your heads out of your asses and opening your eyes enough to see that you are. And that is that is a win in and of itself. The Devil in reverse. We love to see it. Queen of Swords. Okay. Death in reverse. And the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm getting a very clear picture. Whoever this person is who is in your life that you are repeating these cycles through. Again, this could be a spouse. This could be a partner, a business partner. Make it make sense for you, because it's gonna play out in different ways for different people. Whoever this person is, it feels as if you're finally setting clear boundaries, and being, at the very least, speaking up for yourself. The Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck tells me this situation, or this person has put you through the ringer, or this situation has put you through the ringer. You've had to be resilient in this. And when the Nine of Wands comes out upright, it's a testament to your resiliency. It's not like speculation. If you can be resilient, you have been resilient. Period. Full stop. You have been resilient, and you are at, I don't think you realize this, but you are at the last leg of putting up with this shit. You're still doing it, but you're at your last leg. You are about to, again, communicate your needs and speak up in a way where you're not going back on those needs. You know, maybe in the past you've been like, no, but I need this, and this. Maybe in the past you've never spoken up for what you need. But even if you have, you've set those needs or expectations, and then literally when it comes to boundaries, you've pulled them back and pulled them back and pulled them back. Every time this person or these people, whatever it is, make it make sense for you, have overstepped, right? So here's what I've dealt with myself in therapy, right? And what I've learned. Boundaries aren't just set it and forget it. Boundaries are, I'm setting this thing, and the minute I see that you're about to step over, or you have stepped over, I'm pushing you back into your place. And if you continue to willfully step over my boundaries, I'm cutting you the fuck off. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She clearly and concisely says, this is what I expect and this is what I need. This is the fucking line. And if you step over it, you get two chances. You step over it once, I push you back into your place and remind you what my fucking boundaries and needs are. You step over it a second time, that's it. You fucking you've used all of your allotted chances. So you really only get one chance with the Queen of Swords. And I feel like you guys are stepping into this energy. The problem herein lies that you're still afraid of the transformation that might come with doing this. So that could be where the block is coming from. That could be where you're kind of digging your heels in because you're so afraid of change, and what's on the other side of doing this is setting this boundary. But you're doing it. You're going to be doing it. If you're not, well, you're definitely not doing it now. But you will be. This is what I need. This is what I expect. If I don't get anything, if you give me anything less than that, we're having an issue. I'm going to remind you once that this is what I expect. And if you still fuck my boundaries off, that's it. I'm not fucking dealing with, I'm not playing around anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like up to this point, a lot of you guys that are listening to this, that this is resonating with, up to this point, nobody's taking y'all's word seriously. But when the Queen of Swords comes out, and the Queen of Wands was here too, which is why I wanted to say that. She came out at the bottom of the deck, which is like this newfound, like, stepping into your confidence and all of that, right? But I feel like this is more Queen of Swords. When the Queen of Swords comes out, people believe what she's saying. She says it with conviction. She says it articulately in a very communicative, where there's no like blurred lines. She's very articulate about what she needs and what she expects. Nobody listens to the Queen of Swords and says, I'm going to try my luck and see what happens, because they know what the fuck is going to happen. They know that if they overstep, she's taking that sword that she yields or wields, whatever the fuck the word is. She's taking that sword and she's cutting you. Not literally, right? I'm not like in a violent way. I'm saying she's cutting you the fuck off. That's it. And I think y'all will be embodying this or coming into this. Maybe there's a shift happening where you're coming into this energy where you're actually acting like the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys think you've been acting like her, or you've been doing that, but you haven't. Because, yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you need to say, right? Like, you can say, don't fuck with me, or else you're out. But then if this person fucks with you continuously and you don't do anything about it, you don't cut this person off, you don't put this person in their place, then you're all talk. You're not embodying the Queen of Swords energy then. Do you get what I'm saying? So some of you guys are, again, it's the first part of this reading is like the recognition that you are repeating this cycle and this pattern. And then from there, stepping into this place where you're not taking the shit anymore. You're just not. Very empowering. Do not be afraid of the changes that will come. That you know, by the way, you know these changes are inevitable, because whatever's on the other side of this is better. Don't let your past hold you back. Every single time I get the Six of Cups in reverse in a reading, this fucking card comes up. Because it's about the past trauma, right? It's about repeating past cycles. Take time to breathe out is at the bottom of the deck, and then a new romantic cycle begins. Again, this doesn't necessarily mean if you're married that you're leaving your fucking spouse. It just means if the person in your life is your spouse that's overstepping, you are coming into a new cycle with them where you're making it very clear what your boundaries are. Period. Point blank. Full stop. That's that. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Take time to breathe out. Don't be afraid. I'm feeling like you need to breathe out and kind of meditate and get grounded, because some of you guys have a lot of fear that you're holding on to, which might be why you're repeating old cycles. And I know for my Tauruses, my fixed Tauruses, y'all don't like change. So that could also be why you're stuck, you're keeping yourself stuck. But it's time. It's time to move. It's time to go. So anyway, I love you guys very much, and I will catch y'all in the next reading. Hope this resonated for somebody out there. Love you guys. Peace.